If we were to ask you about what you think women always notice in men, we're 100% sure you're going to miss 90% of the important things. From your silhouette to your hands, a woman's eye takes notice of almost everything, things you may have never considered before. In this video, we've compiled a list of things women always notice about men, and trust us, you'll want to watch it till the end, because it's going to change the way you see yourself. Number 10. Your face. Now that sounds pretty obvious, but here's what most men miss. Keeping your face looking its best isn't just about vanity. It's more about taking of yourself. You don't need a face chiseled by the gods to catch a woman's eye. Nope. All you need are solid grooming habits. You choose what suits your face, a stubble or a full-on beard, and you make sure it's well maintained and clean. Then another thing that most men tend to ignore because they believe it's too feminine is skincare. That's a myth, guys. It's on every man to find the right products that suit his skin. Whether it's lotion, cleanser, or an anti-aging cream, keep your skin in tip-top shape. Trust us, it'll pay off in spades. Number 9. Your smile. We all know the power of $1 million smile. When you ask most women what they find attractive about their man, their smiles make up 100% of the list. A smile combined with a confident eye and a strong posture, you're going to be on the radar of every woman in the room. It presents you as open, warm, and welcoming. However, your smile can also work against you. That can happen when your teeth aren't up to snuff. If you have dirty or discolored teeth, you might be better off pulling a serious look. But you can avoid this dilemma by avoiding smoking and indulging in too much coffee, tea, or wine. Don't forget to keep up with your dental checkups as well. Number 8. Your silhouette. Now this is something unconventional, and you might not have heard about this before, but women have a keen eye for a man's silhouette. What do we mean by that? Basically, it means how your clothes fit your body and shape it, and women are naturally drawn to a hyper-masculine silhouette. A beefed-up chest, a trimmed torso, and strong shoulders are the kind of look that turns heads. Obviously, not everyone is blessed with the physique of a Greek god, but you always have the choice to choose clothes that can enhance your masculine physique. For instance, a well-fitted suit jacket or blazer can work wonders for your silhouette game. There are tons of suit jacket styles out there, so you must find the right one for your body shape. Sure, the sack-cut suit might be popular in America for its affordability and universal fit, but let's be real, it's not always the most flattering option. Enter the structured jacket. This bad boy adds a bit of padding to your shoulders and gives you that broader and more commanding look. And a fitted jacket? It'll cinch in at the waist and give you that lean silhouette. Number 7. Your manners. Before we dive into this, here's a hypothetical question for you. If you were a contestant on The Bachelorette, and appearance-wise, you're all on an even playing field, how would you make sure you stand out from the crowd right off the bat? Stumped, right? Because most men don't focus on how much women notice the way a man greets them. This small gesture sets the tone for everything that follows. So how do you make a super first impression? Firstly, you have to offer a firm handshake, lock eyes with her, and offer a flashing smile. Let her know that she's got your undivided attention. Then, take a moment to acknowledge her presence. This will show her that you're genuinely interested in getting to know her. Now, you might not be vying for love on a reality show, but the same principle applies to her in real life. A poorly executed greeting or bad manners can dig you into a hole fast. If you're showing a lack of respect for others' feelings, women will pick up on that stuff real quick. And let us tell you, this does not impress them. Now, if you're meeting a woman online, remember to keep it classy. Don't say anything you wouldn't dare utter in real life. Bottom line, master the art of the greeting, and you're already halfway there. Number 6. Your scent. This is the holy grail of attraction. Let's start with a cold, hard truth. You could ace every other aspect on this list, but if a woman doesn't like how you smell, well, that's game over. What most guys settle for now is that they'll slap on some deodorant and call it a day. No. Aiming for that so-called neutral scent doesn't work. Studies have shown time and time again that smelling great and wearing cologne can seriously increase your attractiveness game with the ladies. So you need to make it a habit to incorporate fragrance into your routine. Pick out a few signature scents, the ones you can never go wrong with, and learn the art of applying cologne. You don't want to be that guy who oversprays and ends up smelling like a walking biohazard. Number 5. Your voice and language. Now here's something that often flies under the radar of men: voice and language. If you thought women don't pay attention to that, you are wrong. Everything, from the timbre of your voice to the pronunciation of your syllables, comes into notice. We don't mean to scare you, but it's the truth. And here's the catch about this: you can't throw money at this problem. Even the classiest jacket or the fanciest fragrance won't magically turn you into a smooth talker. So what's the deal? Self-development. You need to expand your knowledge and amp up your vocabulary. This will set you apart from the guys who sound like they're perpetually cheering on their favorite sports team. And here's the thing: how you sound and what you say matter. Whether you sound genuinely interested or just nod along when she brings up a topic, it all adds up. Once you've got a good grasp on what you're talking about, it's time to work on your delivery. Who knows? With a little practice, you might end up with a voice as smooth as Neil deGrasse Tyson's. That'll definitely pique a few women's interest. Number 4. Your body language. Sure, it's great to talk with knowledge and charm, but you also have to pay attention to what your body language is saying. Like your voice, your nonverbal cues can say a lot about you, even more than the clothes you're wearing. Women notice these subtle nuances each time with all the other things on this list. Now, what you need to mainly do is steer clear of any closed-off negative gestures that could catch a woman off guard. A subtle finger wag or a tidal nag can send the wrong message. So make sure you keep those arms unfolded and open. Of course, over time, you can train yourself to reflect positivity and openness through your body language. It'll take some practice and a bit of conscious effort at first. However, in time, you'll be sending all the right signals without even realizing it. Number 3. Accessories. We've talked dressing, silhouette, and fragrances up till now, and all the major boxes are ticked. However, it's a miss not to talk about accessories. These are the little things that take your outfit from good to great and catch a woman's eye instantly. A perfect watch, some killer cufflinks, and shades will make you look like a sophisticated man. Your accessories speak volumes. Quite literally. They aren't just eye candy. In fact, they're a really good conversation starter. And if all your accessories have got a little story behind them, you're in for a treat. So don't underestimate the power of those little details. They can possibly be the key to making a lasting impression. Number 2. Your hands. With accessories, it's also important to talk about your hands. They're a reflection of who you are. For instance, if you work in a factory all day, your hand's roughness is going to reflect that. We mean that comes into the notice of a woman's eye immediately. However, that's not what scores your bad points. Regardless of what you do, there's no excuse for having dirty and chipped nails or a weak handshake. Here's the thing: all of these little details say a lot about you. They send a message to the world about the kind of man you are. So ask yourself, what message do you want to send? If you're aiming for attractiveness, you have to make sure your nails are properly trimmed and your hands are moisturized. Take pride in those hands of yours, but keep them cleaned and groomed. Number 1. How you interact with others. This is a golden rule that every man knows, but sometimes has a tendency to ignore completely. The way you treat others says a lot more about you than anything else in the world. The hallmark of a real man is that he gives respect rather than demanding it. And it doesn't matter who the other person is. And high-value women quite literally despise men who don't treat everyone else with respect. You have to think of dates like job interviews. You're always a little nervous, you're dressed decently, and you're trying to sell yourself to someone. And just like in a job interview, it's the little things that can leave the biggest impression. Did you greet them with a smile? Did you hold the door open? Because the truth is that all the qualifications in the world cannot make up for a bad first impression. If you don't treat the waiter with respect, she's going to notice. And trust us, there won't be a second date. Did you find this video interesting? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more.